In the hills of Jamaica live the descendants of those who once dared to defy the greatest empire on earth, winning freedom with their bare hands. So let me tell you the story of the Jamaican Maroons, an epic tale of defiance, survival, and solidarity in the heart of the transatlantic slave trade. At that time, there were around 2,000 Africans living on the island, most of them enslaved, and when the English came, they brought more enslaved Africans to work on sugar plantations. Many of these newcomers were Akan and Igbo people from present-day Ghana and Nigeria, who all spoke different languages and had different religions and cultures. Yet despite their differences, they shared one thing in common: a desire for freedom. They offered the Western Maroons a treaty granting them freedom and recognition as equals if they agreed to stop fighting and help capture other runaways. But nevertheless, they were groundbreaking. They were the first of their kind in the Americas, and they made the Maroons the only group of enslaved Africans in the Western Hemisphere to win peace and autonomy through armed resistance. They speak their own Creole language, practice a unique form of Christianity, and hold on to many of their ancestors' traditions. Through it all, they have never forgotten the courage and determination that won them freedom all those years ago. This was followed by a similar treaty with the Eastern Maroons in 1740. Our story starts in 1655 when the English conquered Jamaica from Spain. Their story is a reminder that courage knows no bounds, resilience knows no limits, and that the pursuit of liberty is a journey worth having. So when the chance arose, many Africans fled inland and joined the ones who had escaped before them. It is a day to remember the struggles and achievements of the Maroons, and to celebrate their contribution to Jamaica as history. They fought in wars with the United States and helped defend Jamaica against invasion. By the 19th century, they had become an integral part of Jamaican society. Hiding in the Blue Mountains and Cockpit Country, they formed small, secretive communities. Now at first, life was really hard. There were conflicts between the different groups and attacks from the English. He used guerrilla tactics to take on the English army, hiding in caves and attacking supply lines. Then there was Queen Nanny, the leader of the Eastern Maroons. She was a fierce warrior and a healer, and her tactics were just as effective. She organized defenses, led raids, and was said to have had powers to turn invisible and call on supernatural forces to aid her people. But gradually things changed. As more people joined them from the plantations, the communities grew bigger and stronger. They learned to work together, sharing knowledge about plants and animals, and forming alliances with local indigenous people. It was a hard-won freedom, but in these isolated mountain communities, the escaped Africans created new lives based on cooperation, respect for nature, and a deep sense of community. And this was a big problem for the English. Here was a group of people living right in the middle of their colony, who refused to be controlled and couldn't be easily defeated. You see, the Maroons, as the English started calling them, were too elusive to be caught. They knew the mountains like the back of their hands and used hit-and-run tactics to attack the English. Many tried to fight them, but no one could stop them. The Maroons were simply too clever. For example, there was Cudjoe, the military leader of the Western Maroons. After decades of fighting, it became clear to the English that they couldn't beat the Maroons in war. So in 1739, they tried something else. Now, these treaties weren't perfect. The Maroons were expected to help catch other runaways, which meant some people were returned to slavery. In the years that followed, the Maroons continued to defend their hard-won freedom. Today, the descendants of the Maroons still live in Jamaica. And that's why every year on the 15th of January, Jamaicans come together to celebrate Maroon Day, the anniversary of the treaties that ended the First Maroon War. So let us raise a glass to the Maroons of Jamaica, a testament to the indomitable spirit of freedom, a shining beacon in the darkest days of slavery.